Hello and welcome back to Kirby's Adventure with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we will actually finish off the butter building in this episode and head to the next area in the game. So yeah, as I say, and the next boss is going to be very interesting because it's a lot different from how it was in the remake of this game. But I'll get to that. Firstly, I'll have to deal with a load of Scarfies. Seriously, so yeah. So I want to keep going to the right there and getting past these enemies. And some of these birds are coming down really quickly. Seriously, I don't like that. So let's keep moving to the right until, again, another door appears and we can get through there. And there's Chili the Snowman. Do I want to get ice? I'm not sure. I think I'm quite happy with sword, so yeah. Although I did just lose it, but there's another Blade Knight there. And then, oh boy, Gordo. Friggin' Gordo. Right, so I know this one goes to the far end, so let's wait until Kirby comes down. There we go. And we have Bonkers here. So yeah, I wonder if he will give us the hammer ability. I know it is a thing in this game, so yeah. Just like with Kirby, well, any other Kirby game with Bonkers, you can fire his explosive coconuts back at him. Perhaps that, and also his hammer move, which isn't always great, to be honest. Yeah, I want to get him when he's not jumping down like a madman, or indeed a mad gorilla, given that. There we go, and we can get the hammer ability. Unfortunately lacking with the combos of the, dare I say, from Superstar, but I'll give it a break because although you do still get the hammer swing at least, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so all is not lost. And it's still used to pound down pegs here. And thank goodness I got that Maxim Tomato, because that was quite useful. Anyway, by pressing A we can get up, and yeah, that was pitiful, but what can I do? Anyway, that being said, apparently we've got one more stage before the boss. So let's see then. So here we actually have laser. Yes, we can get laser. So indeed, let's do that. Unfortunately, I did actually want to get laser there, so yeah. There are two Poppy Juniors, however, bouncing around the area. Apparently I didn't get it after all, which is a shame because it would have worked very well here. Okay, so yeah, the explosion of those bombs I do not like, and there's a Gordo behind me, so there's not much wiggle room, I'm afraid. So indeed, through here there's a bomb block. That's weird. Before I go on, let's head to the right, and yeah, me trying to puff up is an effect of my Joy-Cons, I'm afraid. I'm trying to hold right on my controller, and what happens is that Kirby automatically turns into his flight mode, shall we say. So yeah. And then beware those explosive things. Yay. Anyway, that being said, do we get any more rotating? Yes, we bloody well do. In that case, let's get Fireball Kirby. And just spam the B button. Seriously. I can ignore most of these enemies. Seriously, Fireball can do that. Certainly in large areas. Not in these more confined areas in levels, seriously, but for areas like that one I just went through, absolute godsend in that case. Okay, so let's go back up here. And over to the right is a hidden door, so that will give us some candy. So we have to move quickly and not get boxed in. Seriously, that could be a pain in the ass. So let's indeed get the thing there, and indeed go back. And what do you know? I looked out and found this, which will unlock another mini game. So indeed, let's go back out and go back up. I'm not going to get that penguin, seriously. After all, I'm more than happy with it. Now, in this room, apparently the lights have gone out, so what can we do with that? Well, there is one way, and that is getting a rather unique ability here, which is done by capturing these ghost enemies here, seriously. So I'm trying to get rid of the thing and inhale the ghost to get light Kirby. And yes, it is useful. If we use our power, it will shine a bright light and illuminate the area. That's what light does. It's kind of a gimmick power-up, but I kind of like it, actually. Especially with the effects, how it's done and everything. Keep in mind, this is a NES game, so this is kind of super powered for the console, seriously. Anyway, that being said, let's get back up here and just go through the exit door where we will face our boss. And it is an interesting one. One that does reappear in other Kirby games, including, of course, Nightmare in Dreamland. But, yeah, so we will get... first we have Egg Catcher, which... So it's another mini-game, and why does this remind me of... the thing, and basically you have to catch eggs and not bombs. I suck at this, seriously. That being said, let's go over to the boss, and we will get if you've ever played thingy, we will get a sun and moon fighting. This is Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, seriously, and Mr. Bright, I believe, is the moon, and Mr. Shine is the sun. While Mr. Shine is out, have I got it wrong now? Moonshine, I don't know, but you can capture the thing, and apparently the sun will launch a Hadouken. Yeah, apparently he thinks it's Ryu. And when the moon is in play, we can inhale its stars. Meanwhile, the sun will send down its rays on the ground, make it very hard to dodge that attack, especially if you want to get the stars and everything. Seriously, this boss is very, very tough indeed. In Nightmare in Dreamland, there were actually, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright were actually quite much bigger, seriously, but here, no. I wonder if these guys were fighting all over the place while we were dealing with marks in the thing. Seems like they're working together in this game, though, the sun and moon, so yeah. Anyway, is he going to do a Hadouken? No, that sun's going to just go straight at me. And here come the things. So yes, I can easily get rid of the sun at least. Although, what will happen now after we defeat the sun is that the, I think it will be... the moon will come out and everything, and we'll have to deal with that sunbeam attack and everything. Okay, so why am I doing so badly? Probably because of the things. No, Kirby cannot inhale 2 stars in this game, seriously. Okay, so the sun's not down, but we have beaten it, so that leaves the moon, and this is going to be harder because although it does show the sun actually broken, seriously. So let's inhale one of the stars and do that. That charge move, along with the sunbeam, is quite annoying. Yeah, solar beam? Quite possibly. Although it doesn't take as long to charge it up, unlike with Pokemon. Unless they add Sunny Day. My hair facing the wrong way as well. Sorry about that. And throwing those cutter blades, yeah, not a fan. So no. Why I don't reload the save, I don't know, but apparently it's easier for me to rewind here. Oh well. Yeah. So Mr. Shine is. Mr. Shine the Moon? I don't remember. Seriously, I know they're not names of Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. But, yeah, one would think the moon would be called Mr. Bright, but apparently not. Apparently it's the sun that's called... But never mind that. Now we have to... well, I said that. The most annoying thing about the moon is that it can jump very, very high. Seriously. And no, I don't want to edit this out, seriously. Because this boss is tough, especially with the sun's beam. So yeah, that jump move that the moon does, yeah, not a fan. He slowly inches towards you as well. I don't know what he's doing there as that moon, so... Yeah, I don't want to keep losing my health, which I keep doing because of how that moon jumps. And I can't time my jump when he does it, seriously. So he's going to move slowly, and yeah. So there goes that charge move again. And no, I do not want to use any attacks like that, so never mind. And no, I don't think you can fire it through the thingy there either. And yeah, that jump move. Yeah. I don't know how to... I do know when to predict that charging move, at least from the moon, but... Anything else? No, I suck. And this isn't the most annoying boss, I dare say, in the game. Oh no, because there's a boss, I think, in... I think it's the next one, where we will have to fight a giant digger. Seriously, a digger. I kind of went over it when I did do the thing, and the sun and moon both collide into one another. Oh well. Do the dance, Kirby! And then I'll go to the next area. Which, honestly, will be interesting. Which is called the Grape Garden. In which Kirby is apparently trying to emulate balloon fight, that's it. Another Nintendo game. Over much earlier in the NES's cycle. Anyway, this reminds me a lot of Bubbly Clouds. Seriously. Again, speaking of Kirby's Dream Land, there's a whole tribute level to that game. Seriously. But let's use the thing there. And then go up, I guess. Yeah. That's all I can give it. Seriously. And off to the right is where we can go through to the next area. And here we will face a bunch of enemies, yes. But also... a couple of Waddle-Dees, Waddle-Doos, and some Blade Knights. Again, in this small area, I think Spark is pretty good here. Especially since how it works in this game. It kind of surrounds Kirby in an electric shield. Oh no, boy! UFO! I want that power-up! Yeah, I love UFO in this game. Seriously. Kirby can fly around the stage. The only problem with it is that it is susceptible to attack from other enemies, which does annoy me, but what can you expect from a freaking UFO with only a laser attack and beam, but there you go. Seriously, but UFO I love, especially since I think it only gets used again in the Game Boy Advance game Amazing Mirror. But yeah, this one is awesome. Seriously OP, but for good reason. If you're able to use it right, then it can easily be your best friend in this level, seriously. Sorry, Waddle-Doo! I've got the offensive capabilities here, although I can't really use it here, so let's get Tornado, which is another impressive ability because it turns Kirby into the Tasmanian Devil, seriously. All I'm half expecting you to do that. No, seriously, I'm terrible at it, but there you go. Yeah, and it goes all over the place. Anyway, that being said, I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye!